Okay, hi again. And I just feel the need to talk some more, so I'm gonna make another video. This one, probably more eating disorder related. I don't know, there's a few things that I've noticed when I go further into the eating disorder. The one, I've become a kick-ass cook. Like, my husband, he eats like a king when I'm, like, the further I go into it. And I find that really ironic. I don't quite understand that. I don't eat it, but I make it. I want to make it. I search out recipes. I watch the Food Network. I don't get it. I don't, and I don't understand it. Another thing that I don't quite understand is, why is it, like, I always know, it's almost like I don't need to weigh myself anymore, because, like, I'll get the intense, that intense knowing, feeling. Yes, I know that is not a feeling, but you all know what I mean, when I say that feeling of being bigger than you were the day before, and you just can't get that out of your head or out of your body even. Lo and behold, I'll weigh myself and I will have lost weight. And it's every single time that happens. Like, every time I get that feeling, I know I've lost weight, because that's what the scale ends up telling me. But I know, get rid of the scale. And that becomes more and more obvious, or it happens more and more often the further I go into the eating disorder, which I find rather interesting. Don't quite understand it. Don't know if I'm the only one that experiences that or not. I know I experience many weird things that I've been told are not really all that weird, and they're okay. Yeah. Oh, my OCD always gets so insane. Like, I clean, like, all the time. Nothing's ever finished. And I cried for, like, days after I got my mark back for my last exam course that I'm taking, because I only got 32 out of 36, which normally would be a fantastic mark. Now, I actually got the test back physically last night, so I could see what I got wrong, and actually one of the questions was actually right, so I actually got 33, which, if you do the math, the percentage goes from an 88 to a 91.6, so a little happier on that. Still not very happy about it though, because I was expecting a perfect or better. So, but yeah, my OCD goes crazy. And one thing this is more of a rant, I suppose, or I don't know, but I'm starting to despise going out, specifically to the mall. And I love the mall because I love to shop. Even though I'm broke, I'll window shop, especially in these negative 23, whatever it is today, temperatures that we're experiencing. It's nice to go and spend the day, or a couple hours, and walk around and whatever. Everyone stares, and I'm not talking just like I'm thinking that they're staring, but they're staring like full out eye contact, and not a smile, just full out eye contact, staring, like rude staring, the kind of staring that we were taught as young kids by our parents. I hope they taught you this, to not stare because it is rude. It happened to me yesterday, and I literally wanted to take a couple of people, stop them, and just shake them and say, what the hell are you looking at? Like, do I have like something on my face or what? Do I have toilet paper hanging out of my butt? I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, what possibly can they be looking at? I'm nothing special. There's so much more to look at. Why do people stare? I don't get it, and it pisses me off. And no, I know I shouldn't let it upset me, but it does. And my husband, whenever he's with me, and if I happen to comment on it, he just says things like, well, they're staring at you because you're so thin, and they're probably wishing that they were as thin as you are, and I'm like, what? Don't be an idiot. Yeah, so I don't get it. I don't understand. It pisses me off. It frustrates me like there's no tomorrow. Why do people have to stare? Like, why is society so interested and consumed with what other people look like? I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not, because hell, I do it too. I know I do it. But it's interesting that people or society seems to think that it's okay to comment on someone who is overweight, then comment on someone, or sorry, no. Well, obviously, well, see, yeah, this is kind of hard. My family likes to comment a lot on overweight people, but they'll also comment on thin people too, but not as much. Like, they'll comment to the person if they're thin, or like good looking thin, or they'll just stare in shock or whatever if they're underweight. If the person's overweight, it's all jokes and insensitive comments, and hello, my family is not thin. I mean, they're not obese per se, but yeah, they could all use to lose, to be healthy. But why is society like that? Why have we as a society allowed the media to control our belief systems and our thoughts and behaviors around our own personal selves, to the point of controlling? Yeah, because I'm having trouble explaining it and expressing it. So anyway, it's almost 10 minutes and I've talked a lot already, and this talking is getting rather easier. Well, it's getting much easier, which I'm enjoying. But I want to get a little bit more creative. I just don't know how to get more creative. I suck at being creative. So if anyone has any suggestions, PM me, please. Yeah, I gotta run out now. Gotta head over to the store. That's about it, really. So take care, everyone, and I'll try to make another video soon.